What's up, guys? BWiz here. I want to give you a quick tutorial. It's such an easy one that yeah, it has to be a quick one. So once again, this is BWiz here. A BWiz art tutorial. Create your world, sir. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure we get all of these models here. There are links to the models, and I would tell you what folders to put them in. So yeah, shouldn't be any problems there. We just got to get that real quick. Apologize for the quality here. I did a little bit lower quality. Just that's not actually the input image quality. It's just the quality of the video. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to use one image to create a multitude of a data set that we can use to then create LoRa's. So here are a few examples. These are just tests that I ran. Now this I told it to not do a blurry one because some of them came up blurred. But yeah, we'll look into that, and yeah, let's get started with this tutorial. Once again, BWiz Art. If you haven't subscribed, you might want to, because I'm coming out with quite a few videos here in the future. I think will be beneficial. So yeah, like, subscribe, and let's jump into it. So we have a big little image set. Let's see, 4, 8. Well, so we have 12 images here, and the prompts did stay pretty much the same. I haven't edited them much. The poses do change up depending on the input image. As you can see, these are a little around. Click in. And yeah, they really do well. Sometimes, yeah, she's a little older here. Yeah, but sometimes it gets them off. But I see that this is such a great way to make consistent characters, and they're beautiful every time. I can't get when Janet and I spread it. Right? What they've done here and changed the game up a lot. So it's become a lot easier, and if anyone needs help with Comfy UI, plan on making some videos to kind of help everybody along. Right now, it's doing SDXL sampling, which is changing up the skin a bit. Which like I said, I'm not sure if I like it yet or not. I might do a little bit something different. There's some different skin enhancers that I made in the actual workflow that I published. We'll see what happens. I just want to do a little bit more testing about how well it does this. And actually, I think the problem is I'm not using the right bottle anyway. So that could definitely be a problem. But that's something that can be easily created. I just need to download. And I can show you how to do that real quick too. See, it's Epic Realism XL. And how into the page already. But copy that. And yeah, see, it looks like a Lari there. Let's go back. Let's this. It's 6.94 gigabytes. Shouldn't be a problem if you're using RunPod. So let's go ahead while we're in a model, which you're gonna see it's gonna go in checkpoints and CDs. Dot to go back. Now I've got CD into checkpoints. Now that we're there, we'll wget and paste our links. And yeah, we're gonna get it downloaded. And in the future, that will probably help with the record problem I'm having. So let's run about 1,000 seconds for looks like 25 images. So let's see. Yeah, enough. Let's go try. Yeah, you can always check your output. Sure, why the scroll bar there isn't working. Probably in here. error between the keyboard and the siege between the ignition. Popping in the error. Okay, we're getting down there. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, see, these are what we produced. Let's go ahead and just quit them all, so you can check them out. Like I said, they're not much different from the original ones that I did. Yeah, we can definitely prop. It looks like she was getting a little bit older, maybe at least. So, the prompts will help. I didn't really do too much special prompting. Kind of left it as it was. But see, she looks sort of older here. So, we would probably want to put young, put an age or something of that nature. Definitely. That was when I didn't put blurry in the negative. Cannot read blurry there, so I didn't really like that. They were come out and get blurry. So definitely put blurry in the negative space. And of course, do your own cropping, do your own research. Like I said, we're done here. Yeah, we're done. And so what this has done is it's enhanced the skin, basically. Seeing too many problems with the let's and you get a pretty good resolution. You can change the resolution if you want. Pretty much left it the same. But I get really good consistent characters here, and this is so beneficial to the Instagram AI influencer game. In the future video, I plan to actually add another workflow here that will turn these into the videos using WAN 2.2. So, subscribe, and I look forward to that. Once again, this is BWiz giving you a little bit of knowledge. Also, while I'm recording, I do want to point out that you can use different lures. We have a lure stack loader from RG3. So if you perhaps maybe already have a lure of this person and you want to make it better, or after you have created it, your images enough to make a lure, then you can then input it here, and you can hone in on the features of the person a lot more even. So yeah, it's just really, really beneficial. Really use too many lures here. That's great about it, but maybe an anti-blur. I'll try to see what kind of lures we can get, or put an image edit that will help. I do know the 4 steps probably takes away from the quality a bit, but it does make it a lot faster. So, and just input it here anywhere. All right, and then we will go back. So do this. And tree starts it back to our base. And then now just giving it a second to look at this. Not that it's so important. It could just be helpful if you're having to use RunPod a lot. So yeah, things like this can kind of just make things a little quicker. But it's just a little tip. You can just type CD models, and it'll take us straight to the models folder from any folder. So let's CD back, or CD dot. And then let's type CD models. Just a quick little tip. We're going to do a real quick Instagram influencer workflow that is just pretty much boss at this point. It makes such a great data set for Laura's. You can produce several images. This here gets pretty lengthy. It makes quite a few different pictures, so it's gonna make about 8 images in this workflow. I will provide the workflow in the description. If you like it, please like this video, subscribe, do all those good things. So let me tell you real quick, we're gonna need, definitely get this, put this in your unit folder. You're using RunPod. It's pretty simple. You can just CD dot dot. Shoot, I made the name there. This might not be the right one. CD dot dot. Yeah, this might be them. They're very, very accurate. Guess what? I've got my handy dandy helper here to let me, get all the links straight for you. Basically, this is how you do. If you're running on RunPod, you'll use the command CD to, well, let's just CD all the way out so I can show you the easiest and best way. So you'll start in a workspace. What we'll do is we'll CD to Comfy UI /models. And then I type something wrong. Forgot a Y. I'm not freaking the Y. Okay. So then from there you can type dir for directory, and that will tell you all your directories that you can access. So right now I think I'm missing. Actually, I'm not missing anything. I just kind of want to show you guys how it's done. Maybe. No, it looks like the test that I'm running for you guys. Models, so, CD, VNet. Well, then you would basically just search for it right here. Image. And you'll get, usually I like to get a Hugging Face. There it is right here. All the links will be provided in the description, so it shouldn't be a problem. We got a lore in here, 4 steps, kind of makes it a little bit faster. I've told ChatGPT to make a more professional prompt. Basically still just doing testing. Right now, it's still, oh, and I wanted to let you guys know, if you're not going to be using Quinn Image Lightning 4 steps, then you likely want to increase your steps over here to about 20. So it looks like it's on 8 for now. We'll just leave it on that. That was what it came with. But yeah, we'll skip ahead like magic, and 4 steps kind of makes it a little bit faster. So what we're doing here is I'm taking one single picture, and what it's going to do is magically, and actually it's almost done as I'm rambling, so we'll get a little bit of a example. Does some XDXL in his workflow also. So you might need to get the epic realism. Shoot, I'm not sure if I even have it. Like I do. Which shows how important it is. But no, I think that's just more for the, it does a little bit, I think it does first skin sampling, basically. Yeah, skin. So you'll want to get this upscale model. I'm not sure if I like it so much, because it kind of adds quite a bit of preppness. And, maybe I should, point that out in the negative prompt. There is a negative prompt, by the way. Go down here and, see, I did put freckles in there because I thought of putting freckles on girl that didn't really need them. Sometimes they can be cute, right? In this case, it wasn't. So what this is going to do, it's going to produce about, I think it's about 8 images, and it gives you a very good data set that you can use to create lures. You can definitely edit these prompts here. They go pretty much by. Okay, so it can decline when these are each a different image. So you see here, there's many different, just text to try to, make the photo realistic. And you definitely change them though. Change it up and make as many as you want. Like I said, this thing is so great. Quinn Image Edit has really changed the game. I want to give so much props to made Rizzy Quinn and Jedit. It's pretty much on top right now, so yeah, things have changed. I used to do Instagram models a lot different, and it used to be a lot harder to make these data sets. I do plan on making more videos that will show, a little bit more about the process. Maybe do some segmenting, maybe a little bit of end painting. This one does a little bit of end painting, I think, because as it makes the background and everything. Yeah, but I've got some really good results. You see if we can get some more good results here. And you see it's doing, one each time, so, let's magically skip here to the end. And thought I'd add was just the idea that, instead of trying to make so many prompts, they copy what this has right here. It's just about 12. So let's do a new chat. Let's paste that in there. Say, I want to create more prompts like this. Avoid spelling, doesn't matter. And I want them to all be in luxurious Instagram style. Please use periods and new lines. That way we can paste it and make some different ones. Let's get some get a little bit different here. So maybe we can hone in on this. Let me ask it you. Keep them all together. Guys, that reads were means for example. Or something like that. And yeah, looks like you will do it. And let's just see, I really love to use AI to come up with AI art prompts because I think it does better than me. So we are currently in the process of doing the skin enhancing on the last batch. So what I'll do is go ahead and paste these here. Let's do a test and see if it works this way, that they having their space in between. We're not sure how exactly that works. Maybe I need to read Sarah. Those tunes.
No sense in watching all this. Let's just kind of fast forward a bit here and get it over with.
Yeah, let's check out our newest ones.
Looking back, definitely delete the spaces. That's something that has a problem if you don't. Just voice over here.
Oops, those are not the right ones. Sorry. These are the right ones. Oh, we did. Okay, so that one looked a little bit old, aged a little bit. Well, she aged with beauty. Yeah, thinking that's really, really good. The quality is amazing. And I love this. This is so candid. I mean, it doesn't get much more candid than that with my eyes Bermuda. Just so impressed. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. She's got the fountain behind her there on that one. Or like that. Let's see how the hands look. Hands look great. Could be a little bit more of a dumb section here, but we'll get better at that. Anyway, beautiful beach shot here. And I think it's keeping character consistency very well. She does have feet like camel, but it's all good. The tracks, I mean, not her feet. It's a beautiful smile there. Looks just like her. And freckles are not doing so bad anymore. So yeah, definitely much better with the actual. I'm sure there's probably Laura's actual that are better than this for that actual that I'll use eventually. But for now we have this. A little aged in that one too, but very professional. And that could have been what the prompt had asked for. So, I don't know. Candid, very candid. This looks, not, well, quite like amateur photography. Like how you see the spots in the back and it's very good, very good. Love that necklace that she's putting on her too. It's a little bit like a mug shot, but still very good. Yep, see how the hands and feet look very well. She doesn't have any toilet paper though. We could end paint that though. Just plain. Yeah, very good. This is so much. I just love the candidness of Quinn in Edit. I have to say it correctly or it makes it sound weird with the narration. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I love the necklace that he's put on. I wonder if that was in the original photo. I'll have to see. Okay, one more. Yep, that's the city one. Now we're about the same, so that's why I've made a new prompt set, and let's see what we can do. Wow, I am very impressed already. Oh my gosh, it is really giving as much definition. It looks like she's walking through Harry Potter land or something. And you could get wild with the prompts. You can tell her to do whatever. Hopefully nothing NSFW comes up, although, of course, it's possible. But that's not what we're trying to focus on right now. You know, I love how it just, sometimes it defines her as just, you know, more of a professional. I love how it does that with her. Now, most of this, will probably be more things like this. Wow, that's just straight influencer. And that's what I told her. I told it to make kind of influencer type photos. So, yeah, I think it's done so much more than great. I'm trying to speed this on up and let you guys see it. I think that necklace must have been, I've got to look now. I'm so curious. That necklace must have been in the actual photo. Let's see. Sorry, I'm using touchscreen. Yep, she did have some type of necklace on like that. And that, so it does even stick with things like that. That's interesting to see. Wow. So, yeah, could definitely make more realistic things. Now, I'm sure if you want to put text in the background, you could probably, I know this is really good with text, so I know you can make, things say, you know, a different club name or something, anything you may want to do, whatever it may be. Oh, I love how it does cell phones much better than, some other models. And, the skin detail is so great. I can't say enough good things about this model, and I hope this tutorial has been, you know, helpful to you guys, and just, you know, just to see what is possible and what can be done. I know it's a little bit of a grift right now, but I've never been above, well, a little grift, but hey guys, I enjoy you watching the video here, and we're gonna get back to you with some more, you know, want to do segmentation a bit. Want to do, you know, perhaps just a little bit of lures, and of course, start with when. Oh my gosh, does it get more beautiful than that? The sunset, just, you know, standing in front of her, cool by the beach. All right, guys. Well, it's been a real pleasure making this video. It's been fun. I can't wait to play with it more, and I hope you guys have learned at least something from this. Like and subscribe if you have. I can't even talk. Bye, guys. So I did want to mention, I really love making these videos, and it's something that is very passionate for me. You know, but what I love even more is your comments and suggestions. I hope you guys keep those coming. Keep the comments coming in. And yeah, give me some ideas about what you'd like to see. Is there something that you'd like to learn? Maybe there's a custom node that we can to think of. So, yeah, let's get creative. And thanks for watching my channel.